Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello, Travesty, Fated to Fail, Casario, Broad Metal Duck 2, Plaguebird. Hello, hello. Can't wait for the first time Slurgy's Quasimorphosis number goes out of control. I've seen that stat on items. Squigs, hello, hello. Mastermaticus, welcome, welcome. Slurgy has returned. I've been waiting all day for this. So excited. Kicking off some more Quasimorph. I could not remember the name of the game, the name of the syndrome. I'm losing my mind. We have finally succeeded in one mission, one contract. And now we have to figure out what to do with our rewards. I do one random, here's that. I just caught a fruit fly out of the air. I don't know what that was doing there. Kerberos, hello, hello. So we've won a mission, and now we need to figure out what to do. I don't like how there's no, as far as I know, is there a pause button? Like, I know time is passing like very slowly, but I don't like that time passes when you're just sitting there. I'd like to pause on this screen. Obviously, it does when you open up this menu, but so if we look at our spacecraft here. We do have stuff. We've got stuff. So I'm assuming, yeah, so these things that I've not looked at yet, right? So navigation, we need a military unit. We can do whatever this is. Arsenal. So what does this take? Prototype, blueprint, and armor case. We might do that, but I'm going to look at some other things just to make sure. Hello, I fell asleep when yesterday. Stuff means we won. Yeah, we won one contract. And so now, my plan is, with this current save file, to grind it to the dirt. If we lose one of our clones, because we've got two, then we just carry on with the other. Arsenal is improving armor. Yeah, it does say that. Allows modifications of armor parameters for item chips. Into Billish, hello, hello. Let's take a look at what all our other things are. Because I haven't looked at any of these. And obviously this is like the way you... This is like your company's progression, right? So I assume we can only do the ones that would otherwise be in this color. Machine. You can't permanently lose clones? Well, they disappear from your selection screen of units, so then maybe I don't understand what you're saying. I did get a tip on the Discord that this one is good, but we don't have military unit. There's like a whole economy that, let's see, but otherwise needs switchboard. None of the others require switchboard, so let's do whatever this is. We're gonna construct something. Okay. All right. This is a list of armor modification projects. Here you can select armor that you have unlocked the chip for and improve its characteristics. Keep in mind that the price of modification grows exponentially and the number of projects is limited. Okay. We can make a t-shirt. What is this screen? Dark cargo and sneakers. Oh, I see. So we have, let me look at our, maybe I'll hit sort, inventory, because we have, let's see. So yeah, from our rewards, last time we got a wrench. Okay. The cloning machine will spit out, we don't have a cloning machine. I don't think. Will you try Product Zomboid? No, I mean, Casario, I'm like an RTS gamer at heart. I've only on stream played turn-based games, but in my heart of hearts, RTS games are my bread and butter. So APM is certainly not not a limiting factor, although Project Zomboid is not currently on my radar. Certainly could be. Should I hit unlock chip on this? I thought I did this. I don't know, I just did a thing. Taiga M. Don't know what that is. You do, trust me, you just have the basic cloning machine. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I'll take your word. I don't know. You don't see Slurgy being a base building kind of guy. Zomboid isn't strategy enough IMO. I do like strategy games and things where I can learn from. Basically, if I can play a game where there's a challenge to overcome, have the game beat me down, devise ways of overcoming challenge, and then doing so, that's sort of my bread and butter. Those are the things I like the most in a game. I also, of course, appreciate good aesthetic, art, creative direction, music, etc. But there's a lot of things that people have pitched as, hey, Slurgy, you might like this. And in some cases, they're right. But in other cases, they've missed the mark. There's a number of like suggestions for like mercenary type sim games that people think, oh, he likes Battle Brothers, he likes mercenary sims. It's like, Battle Brothers is really the only mercenary sim I've ever really enjoyed, actually. So, okay. So I don't think I can do anything here without, I don't know, spending resources or whatever, and that's fine. We don't need to make t-shirts. Zomboid isn't strategy, but it is challenging for sure. Yeah, but like, I like to overcome challenges with brain, not reaction time, typically. Okay. Healing in progress, 20 hours. Oh, okay. So we might not be able to take this. All right, so let's take a look at our system map. So we could head back to Phobos or Deimos to do some stuff. I guess we can head to Phobos. Looks like we could do a civil resistance escort with just one little skull. Let's do that, 16 hours. And then maybe we can take our other clone out on a journey.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Did you look for other games to play after Darkest Dungeon instead of this that you almost picked? No, actually. All right, so if we take this on the side of civil resistance, then I think we can't, yeah, so we can't select Jan at all. Okay, so let's, if we were to select this other lady, Francis, sir, this other dude, I don't know, Francis Ride Dally, we could, let's see, so the gear, we could lift off of our other character. Seems like a good idea. Do you have Star Sector on your radar? Yes, it is on my radar. Lady, huh? I don't know, just the name Francis. Okay. Francis is not a super common name these days. I don't know, I think of Francine or something like that. Oh, and we have stats now. We kill, okay. This is neat. I hadn't clicked on this since completing the previous mission. Missions complete 1. Humans killed 103. Over 100 humans. No Quasimorphs, no Barons, no deaths, no allies. 2 chips unlocked. Amputations done 77. Cannibalism acts 1. Deepest Bram Fatura floor. It's quite a kill count. It really is. It's quite the mission. That was your character in the tutorial and they killed him, Frank? They'll do that. Okay. Oh, look at this little happy face here. Oh, Ancom likes us. Which means I suppose we can barter with them and they like us? Cool. All right, we'll try to do something on the behalf of the civil resistance. They don't like us, but we can make them like us. You mean called? Audio infected your typing? That happens. So then actually, if let's see. Man, I wish I could see it from this screen. Okay, so it is tech level 1, concentration, 428, 14 units. That seems really low. This seems like this should be an easier mission along the lines of one that I had done previously. I bet you'd love Rogue Tech, Battletech heavily modded. Just joking though, you're basically 7 years late into the party. I've played plenty of Battletech mods. I think the mod setup that I liked most with Battletech was, I think it was Battletech Advanced or BTA or whatever. And the other like popular modding, whatever popular mod is particularly resource intensive, the loading screens just were too much for me. So. Income doesn't like you, they like you a little more than before. Yeah, sometimes that counts as liking you. All right, so we could try going in with just a knife and then looting what we need from the battlefield. How hardcore would that be? I kind of want to try it, even though maybe it's a stupid idea. So we're going to be fighting... who are we fighting against? CR. Coreword MG. Let's take a look at what they do. What they got going on. Nail guns, disc saw throwers. Okay. So they're like construction workers. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So can I remove... No, I can't. I can't take anything off of her. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Oh no, I can. Yeah, okay. Well, these weapons are pretty... What if I just took the armor off? Because these weapons are like nearly out of condition. I mean, I guess I could bring the submachine gun and try to fix it up along the way with like springs and plastic and stuff. Or we could try to live off the land. This feels risky. But I kind of want to try it just to see if we can. Bring nails on your vest. Can you throw nails? If you can throw nails, that's a good start. Oh yeah, I can hit control, right? Yeah. Can we throw nails? Oh, we can. Oh, we can like really throw nails. Throw range of 5? Sure. Plop some nails on this vest. Sure. Now, I don't think that's what this character is like meant to do, if I recall correctly. Oh, and we also have these things. No, actually, hold on. There are places or like things that want to buy Yeah, military rations. Now, who was this? Planet Bridge. Won't we miss the equipment when we inevitably die? We could try going in naked. Now, what does this do? I've not clicked this button before. I feel like I should do this just to see what happens. You gotta learn sometime, right? Sell. Oh, then we have stuff we can get. I don't think we want any of these. Wait, can I buy military rations? No. What? Oh, okay, these are the other things that they... 30 wins one mission is like, okay, I can go in with just a knife, I can go in naked. You sold it for Dignitas? Feels like a mistake. But maybe... Oh yeah, they like us a little more. Okay. Well, sure. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I don't want to lose this stuff. Maybe we live off the land. We try to make it happen. Actually, it looks like we've got an extra copy of... Oh yeah, we can wear like some stuff here. Okay, we're just gonna go in with just a knife. I think that's gonna be the plan. Just a knife, some boots, and a, I don't know, whatever. We've got nails in our throwing slot. This seems fine. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Actually, we can hit sword. Yeah, send those back. Okay, so select class. So this person is naturally a gunsmith. Weapon durability plus 120%. Equipped weapon weight minus 50%. Let's see. Self-healing. Grenadier. Heavy weapon. Shooting a weapon grants 2 XP. Seems alright to me. Works with basically everything. Well, not everything, just the heavy stuff. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Nobody ever said anything about pants, that's true. Do all the enemies move faster in harder difficulties? I seem to remember that being the case in early access. Yeah, they gain an extra AP. Yeah. That's one of the like difficulty options, if that's what you're asking about. Spray and pray. Okay, I mean, I kind of like this. We were doing unit 317 with the other, and then Golem group seemed like, yeah, a bunch of deployables, allies, others. Let's do Tifton's Elite. That's what we'll try doing. And let's make sure we are on the side of civil resistance, right? Because that is the, yes. Boy, they really need to make that on this screen. Okay. The civil resistance has long held Orphan. Is that the name of this place? Anyway. This place is a bastion of struggle against corporate oppressors. However, this is precisely what attracted the attention of Corward MG. It prepared an operation to eliminate the Key Colnode, one of the commanders of the CR. We can help our comrade in the fight if we escort them to the safe location at Orphan. You know, well, nah. Orphan Mining Base is a mining base on Phobos, Eternal Twilight, a suspension of dust, hard work, and spacesuits. All of that awaits the workers here. For some, this is a way of starting a working career if they fail to pay for an education, while for others, it's a platform for campaigning against the new corporate ethics. I mean, it almost makes me interested in trying Golem, because then I can, I don't know, try to... I don't know, help an ally. I guess this is like... with bare hands. God. We'll still try this. All right, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Start a mission. I don't think there's any implants or anything. And anything else I want to bring? 80 nails seems like it's got to be plenty. We're otherwise going to live off the land. Let's bring some food and something to fight infections because we're just going to be relying on bandages from rags. And otherwise... Why bring a knife when you can bring Krav Maga? I mean, that's true too, actually. Now, hold on. You're right. Huh. Good luck today. Well, thank you, Trash Comps. No, I think this person's long-term prospects are going to be as a gunner. We're going to pick up a gun off the ground. So we'll stick with a knife. And maybe something that gets rid of pain. An excellent seems fine. All right, we'll try it. So we're escorting. Boy, escort missions, dicey. Dicey. Escort missions in any game feel like you're fighting the AI to not be dumb. All right, you need to escort the key node to the location on the map. But you know what? If we fail the mission, but we don't die, who cares? All right, the VIP is waiting for you near the shuttle. Escort them to the marked location. So this is them. Okay, so they've got... All right, I can give them stand or follow, attack prohibited, attack at will. I mean, I think I should say attack at will. They've actually got proper gear. Take their gun? That seems like a bad idea. I feel like letting them defend themselves seems fine. No, we're gonna let them keep their gun. We'll let them keep their stuff. All right, so get to floor 2. Okay. Should allow them to shoot at will then? Yeah, that'll be the plan. We're gonna change that. Yeah, so attack at will. And we'll let him follow us for now. I don't know. Might be a mistake, but we'll see. Tell him to hide. First we need to find a good place to hide. Not in a room where we can get surrounded. I mean, we could tell him to come here. Can I get him to go here? That's right, he can follow us for a bit. Toolbox seems probably good. Not instantly robbing the NPC of every possession. Karma plus for Slurgy. Okay. Could tell him to stand here, actually. Stand here for a bit. I suppose we have to come back to him to tell him to stop just standing around, though. I wonder if he gets hungry, if he's got, like, infinite calories to burn. I would guess that they're a little bit more simplified. No enemies so far. Let's see what we got in here. Oh yeah, let's see what our... Okay. Okay. Was that? No, 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 it's just a lollipop. It's a lollipop. It's just a lollipop. Okay. So we know there's an enemy over there somewhere. I want him to get a little closer. Come on, you're watching a door opening, aren't you curious? Surely you're a little curious, right? There we go. Give him the old triple stab. Okay. Take all. And we'll take his nail gun. All right, we've got a weapon now. We've got jeans. Perfect. And we'd like to get a hat, but I'm not gonna fix up his hat. Let's bring our... So there's nowhere we can get ambushed. Doesn't look like. Okay, we do have a kitchen. That's good. Make some sandwiches. Okay, let's go get our boy. At least bring him to this area. Left him down here. I'm a little bit nervous about not being able to see him. I don't know. Follow. Actually, I wonder if I can I issue those commands from a distance? Yeah, I can. I just have to see him. Slow Jam, watching you on TV? Wow. Some pulled long pork sandwiches? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about cooking. Go ahead and cook some stuff up. You never know when you'll need it. You always laugh when you imagine your VIP watching you cook lard and canned mystery meat. He's like, what are you cooking there? All right, that is a great place for you to stand. No, right where you were. Sir. Hold on. There. Stand there. If we need backup, we'll run to him. So this is just the same primitive kitchen. Oh, whoa. What is this corpse doing here? Huh. That's ominous. Let's put a hat on. I'm sure it died of natural causes. Yeah, that's spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. And let's compare the nail gun to the Hydra 12 here, because I have a feeling we'd actually probably prefer the Hydra 12. The knockback is kind of cute. Yeah, nail gun only effective range of 3. I feel like the nail gun's probably not the way to go. Tactical pistol. Feels like probably a better choice. Pick up a couple tasty delights. Although, unless I want this. Keep the nails? Yeah, definitely gonna keep the nails. Definitely gonna keep the nails. Okay, and this takes 9mm bullets. Which I think I just... Our Mr. Meaty has gone bad. Sad. Oops. Boy, there was a lot of fighting here. Let's go and have a snack. Ooh, the cricket. Cute. Still go with the Hydra, I think. And this hat is probably basically the same, but it's a beanie. It's gonna be more stylish. And we don't need the buckshot. There was a lot of fighting here. Sensor, robotic body part. Weapon parts. Ah, cool. So actually I might go ahead and just use that on the Hydra. Okay. Alright, we should have plenty of crafting supplies now, I think. We got plenty of rags to stuff and wounds. So on escort missions, you can have friendlies, station dwellers. Looks like this one carved a path for you before dying. Yeah, apparently. Carved a big path. Okay. Okay. Got plenty of rotten food sitting around. Ooh, bandages and splints, that seems good. Let's see. We don't need rotten meat. And we could eat this lollipop here. Or fried meat. I just don't think about it too much. All right, so we're doing fine. Nothing, we haven't really done anything. We've killed one enemy, but we're still doing fine, right? That remains true. We haven't done anything, but boy, we have not done anything well. What is this? Oh, ammo. Yeah, let's cook a little bit more. Some of the floor steaks. The ground turkey, if you will. I saw, I watched just a brief bit of PC Space Goon, and he did this. He picked up the gasoline and threw it on the floor so it wouldn't explode on him. So I did pick up that trick from someone else. Watched it, thought that was pretty smart. Okay, I'm thinking about just sprinting around the corner and stabbing. Mercenary? Oh boy. Got her. She had like real gear on. Boy. She had rusty parts. It's our ammo now. Actually, I'd probably rather have this submachine gun than the Hydra, huh? A little less accurate, but if we're gonna go with the knife as our backup, this seems like probably the better choice. Okay. We'll be sure to reload it. Can enemies pick up weapons off the ground? Gotta place some bad weapons in the hallways. They can pick up weapons off the ground, and I kind of love that idea. All right, will this say that we failed if our dude dies? Oh, she's all alone. Master, not anymore. Okay. Specialist rosters. Canned food, chunks and jelly. Self-healing increased to level 2. Let's see what that is. Self-healing. Stabilizes organic wounds. Getting hit in an organic body part activates the trigger. Nice. I like that. That seems good. Getting wounds is kind of a good way of dying. Remember, you had two choices coming into the mission, elimination or escort. You took escort. Surprise, other PMCs took elimination. Ah, so that's the implication there. That is actually cool as hell. That food stacks? It does. Oh, stacks. I see what you're saying. Stacks with something we already had. Alright, we don't need more rags than 20. Suppose we don't need any of this. Driller? Hell yeah. Let's see, what can we fix this with? Just repair up our gun a little bit with the plastic. Leave the rest of the plastic behind. Ooh. And our melee repair kit. Have a little plastic snack there. What's that? That was a lollipop. Mr. Meaty, it's meat scented. Ah, and this is better than my current helmet. Though it's about ready to bust. Busting doesn't make me feel good when it's my armor. Oh, I can make stuff here. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see. The drill? I don't know. It's a driller. I don't know. Industrial good? I assume this is just a thing we barter or sell. I don't think there's anything we really want to make. The duffel bag is same as this, but just like heavier, so. Microplastics, an essential part of any balanced breakfast. That's right. That's right. All right, let's bring our escort up. The sword is nice, the machete. All right, follow me. and at least get to here and chill. I assume they'll be at least somewhat smart about not shooting me. Maybe a poor assumption. Let's see if there's anything in here. Is this just going to be the elevator? It is. Okay. Can Esco Boy be a carry boy? That is a good question. Fill up his inventory with goodies. I suppose it probably does affect his dodge, but who cares? Let's at least see if there's more stuff we want to loot from this floor and have him be a loot mule. Feels like a good idea to me. Cyborg's arm? Whoa. Yeah, let's see if... No, I don't think we can... Actually, no, hold on. Hold on one moment. We're gonna test something. We're gonna do a small experiment. Let's craft one of these. Currently on the floor. You don't really need that. Okay, hold on. Oh, come here. Can I not? Hold on. Stand? No, stand. No, stand. Aha, you're trapped. There we go. That was more difficult than it should have been. So can I do this? Did that increase his storage? Doesn't look like it. And it actually makes the things he holds heavier, maybe? Curious how that would work. Huh. Also, what does he have for a gun? It's like a proper shotgun. Nah, he can keep it. He can keep it. But we are going to give him the duffel bag, the driller, the knife maker, the toolbox. We're going to get this stuff back at the end. But we're going to have him carry stuff for us. You know? Because why not? All right, follow. Wonderful. And I think we've got plenty of food. We could make more food here quick. Probably a good idea. Just make some food quick. Is there an amputate button? Or amputate everything button that we can be pressing easily? All right, that's got to be more than enough food. Yeah, there's no way it isn't. Tastes like bacon? Tastes like bacon. Also, hello, Joke One Gur. All right, we made a whole bunch of bacon. Much bacon has been produced. And we're gonna have to remember that we gave our follower some stuff. Oh, and how much do these weigh? I'm gonna start paying attention to how much things weigh, just in general, because I do care about our dodge chance. But the heart is a useful. Some compo looks uncommon. I did find a heart on the ground previously. It is a thing we've seen before, and you can throw it, and it makes a splat. All right, I guess let's go to floor 2. And I think this will mean our guy follows us. Maybe I should leave him on floor 1, but I don't know.
Don't let them escape.
Get to floor 2. Well, we're on floor 2. Yeah, go to... Yeah, he should be undercover from basically everything. If he's standing right there. Actually, we kind of want him behind this container, if anything. So actually... Change my mind. You. Go... Nope. 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 Yeah, right there. Damn it. Yeah, right there. Got him. You can get recipes that require hearts. They're interesting. Okay, that's about what I would have expected. Okay. I don't like this hallway at all. I don't like the tri-intersection. I don't want to go down very far any direction, unless this is just a dead end. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about this. So where do we think the safe location? Oh, we can see it on the map. So that's shelter. Let's try clearing out this area first. Oh. Do our throws ricochet? No. But we should be able to throw here, and I bet that'll hit. I don't know why this shows me as being able to throw through the wall. That's weird. I have a feeling that won't work. I kind of want to try it though. I think that didn't work. Okay, I did get their attention though. Okay. This gameplay looks a lot like Stone Shard, nevertheless seems to be an interesting game. I would say that's accurate, Brenly. Brenly, this feels like something you might like, and I don't know why, but I feel like this is true. Alright, if he uses 2 AP to get to us, I realize we'll not be in cover, but this seems okay. Oh, really? It's gonna chill there. I mean, I could try sprinting at him. I saw Menace went on sale, Steam Slurgy. Opinion on whether you should get it at this point? I don't know. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know what they've changed or not. Oh, she is still there. Shit. Oh man, we're gonna eat a whole bunch of attacks right to the face. That's bad. I shouldn't have ran here. This actually could be super bad. It ended up fine. Still could have been really bad. I really hate this corner. It's not good at all. Okay, so that person just went back to their little cave. Oh, that one's still there though. Man, I can't come up with a good way of getting around this corner with like the AP that we have to work with. Because like I could move 2 squares and then attack, but that seems really bad. This is where we need a grenade. I just throw a grenade around the corner, problem solved. Or if I've got ricocheting throws, that could be good too. I wonder if I can get an angle of a shot. Actually, might be able to. I wonder if this just works. It appears it did not. Now I just have 2 enemies there. Great. Love this. Alright, we're gonna reload. And I do still want to make it around the corner. Will you be playing at some point? Pretty interested to see you on it. I played it a little bit when it very first went into early access. And it didn't quite... I think it was a little unpolished at that time. Needed a little bit of time in the oven, so to speak, so. This AP corner thing is wonky in this game. It should be no AP use until an encounter, maybe? I don't know, I sort of view it as a puzzle to solve. All right, that works. I think there's probably other ways of solving it too. Like getting enemies to be aggroed somehow. In any case, we solved the riddle. Oh, that's a robot. Oh my god. It has a crowbar. So it can get to me. Now hold on, it probably has... Oh, never mind, this is just gonna die. That's not what I expected to see. That's not what I expected to see at all. It seems like on the second floor, that's where you've got like more interesting enemies. Okay, so he's got a crowbar. Can we amputate his parts? Oh my god, we can. Whoa. We can get all this stuff? I feel like we want this stuff. That non-existent grenade looks better and better as time goes by, no kidding. Easier than Wordle? Boy, sometimes the Wordle is hard. There was one... Boy. There's been a handful of difficult Wordles in the past. Let's eat a Mr. Veggie. And... we don't need water. Bring a cyborg's leg. Actually, what we want to do is fit all this stuff on our follower. C.I. Jane? Huh. Can you mod your body parts from here? I don't think so. Okay. We should at least get to the cover. Here. And use a bandage. So we've got a piercing one. Meat that tastes like bacon with soap that tastes like veggies. Yam. Oh, you've got, you're cursed with the cilantro tastes like soap gene. Alright, so we got this, this, and this. Let's get back to our cover. I suppose I could try to make some noise just to get their attention. Come on, surely you see the bullets and you're curious, right? How do I get their attention? I've got an idea. It worked, but it worked too well. We are actually not in cover here. And then we got too much pain and we lost an AP. Okay, that was really bad. Can't you uncover, fire, recover, in 3 AP? Yeah, that's what we just did. But I didn't realize they could run all the way here and then shoot me where I'm not in cover. So 4 AP, but they did unload their whole clip. So actually they can't do that much damage to us. Makes me a little tempted to just shoot from here. I could shoot once and back up. Makes it pretty hard to do damage to us. We're kind of low on ammo though. Probably it's still the correct play though. Because if she can go here and then shoot, it's better. Should be in cover here. So we're still dazed by the pain. Let's get all the way back here. Shoot the one that still ammo was the play? No? I mean, I don't think so, based on their positioning. I don't know, I could be wrong. Alright, so we got the pain to diminish, but I think we still want to run back. I don't think they're following. And we do have some naloxone, which we could use to get rid of some pain, but I think we're okay now. Yeah, our pain is going down. We just need to heal up. So let's see. If we are more full, do we heal more? Yes, we are. Yes, we do. If we're all the way full, do we heal more? No, okay. So we're like over some threshold, we get better satiety. Is it morphin time? We don't have any morphine, but we've got the naloxone. Finally, not getting stuffed in Darkest Dungeon. Nice, good to hear it. Glad to hear it. Swole Irish dude. It looks like this enemy did follow us around the corner. Much to their dismay, though, because Master looking pretty dead. Somehow that didn't heal us, which is annoying. So I guess we'll just start shuffling rags into it. This looks a lot like Stone Shard. Yeah, I would say it plays similarly. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna see if heals in 5 turns. We're just gonna chill here for 5 turns. All right, good. Injury went away. That gun shreds? It does. You know, SMG's pretty nice. And one must assume that our person we're escorting is still alive. We could try putting them here. But nah. Where we're actually needing to go, at least according to the map, is this way. I was just gonna clear out this area of the map first before, like, making sure we can't get ambushed, basically, from behind. So clearing out the direction we don't intend to go first. Could be foolish, but that's what I'm planning. Put some pants on? Oh, sure, yeah, we do need to put some pants on. Good call. Good call, Casario. Nope. So we could shoot here and back up. I think that should be okay. Let's back up to here. Make a blind shot. Neither of us has a good shot right now because of this box. If I attack first, though, we might destroy the box, which I guess I don't like. I could run here and make it my cover, but then there's an enemy right over here on this side, so I don't really want to do that either. This enemy over here in this little nook, that's the really annoying thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe I just shoot. Oh, we took her knee out? Boy, that's gotta make it, like, just okay. They're gonna die anyway. I think they're just gonna bleed out. Their knee is completely gone, which I think means they're just dead. I'm just glad no enemies have come from this side yet. Yeah, we'll just heal this up. So we've got a scratch. So let's use insulating tape. Works on everything. Oh, there's the enemy with the broken leg. They did, in fact, die just by walking. So let's make sure we got all their ammo. Make sure we got all those 9mm bullets that we can get our little grubby hands on. And we're gonna need to reload. I probably should have just done that. In fact, a little bit paranoid. That was needlessly cruel. Uh-oh. Shit. Enemy coming around the corner, and our wound just opened back up. I don't know how the detection works for notices hidden enemies. Is it only when they move, maybe? Temu tape? Yeah, it seems to not be working as reliably as we'd like. See if this goes away in 3 turns. Well, it did, and look what we found. Look what went away. Problem solved. And we were not detecting that enemy, which I don't like. Maybe there's enemies that start getting perks where you can't, like, spot them as easily. That would be a disaster, but probably is just how it works. Ooh. This one had some good stuff. Yeah, these enemies have the good stuff. Rhetorical question that was? Detection, I mean? You know, no, not a rhetorical question. We can make that an actual question. That does seem like unclear to me why sometimes we detect, sometimes we don't. That's something that I'm keen to just know. 5 tiles around you? Is that all? Might be 6? Okay. We can measure it. Silenced weapon seems kind of neat, but I think we're going to keep going with the storm. See what's in here. Anti-frostbite tablets. Keep finding these, but like, who's getting frostbite? Scary room? Is it a scary room? Sneaking around. Maybe I should stop going this way and just make our way towards the safe house. Getting kind of far away from the person we're escorting. Don't want to lose sight of our mission. We've already got plenty of good stuff to like bring back. Though this looks like one of those like set pieces that probably... yeah, there might be like another room down here though. No, I'm gonna try running back from here. Feel like we've cleared out enough. Let's just start paving our way towards the safe room. You committed? Too far to turn back? No. Not too far. We should turn around, he says, as moving further towards the loot goblining. I know, I stopped myself though. I stopped myself, bro. Brewski, are you proud of me? Please be proud of me. It took a lot of strength. I had to really fight my inner loot goblin there. Wonder if this thing acts as cover. Guessing not. But this probably does. The goodies were one room away, chat. Yeah, they probably were. Is this just the safe room? Huh. Looting is a slow and insidious killer. That's probably true. I am proud you remembered the mission objective. There's still time to mess this up. All right, you, exchange with me. All right, so let's figure out what we want to bring back and what we want to leave behind. Let's take his gun. We'll swap weapons. Here, you get that. So give us your slugs. You'll take this. That's a pretty cool helmet. I'll take that. These are better pants than I've got. I'll wear those. We've got better body armor. Pretty nice looking boots you got there. Do we like his boots or do we like our boots? You know what? We like his boots. So we're gonna bring him home. Here, take these rags. And this armor plate. Here, I gave you some food. Some bones. Give us this driller. We'll take your splint. We'll take your meds. We'll take your toolbox. And you know what? We're gonna take your knife maker as well. Gun over knife. Not sure what we want to bring back. I think we want this knife maker. Not sure what we leave behind though. I'm curious about all these cyborg parts and I want to experiment with them. Rifle I meant? Like the SMG? No, we'll leave the SMG behind, that's fine. Elite knife is too good to leave behind? Oh yeah, no, we're definitely taking the elite knife. In fact, we could just fix it. We'll leave the knife maker repair kit back behind, I guess. Nah, changed my mind. Who needs anti-frostbite tablets? That's for nerds. What if we get like a cold mission though when we want this? What if we end up getting frostbite, you know? You don't like the drill arm personally? I don't know that I do either. Okay. It needs gasoline? Oh, that's fine. There's plenty of gasoline to be found. No one does need anti-frostbite yet. That's sort of what I expected. All right, mission complete. Evacuation, good job. Head back to the elevator, we'll pick you up. I thought about it. Now, we got an inventory full of goodies. There's no reason to explore. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna accept that we were successful and get out of here. Look at how responsible I just was. Look at how responsible I just was. Mission complete. That's two. That's two missions. Pow, pow. Imagine the loot room in Mist East. Oh, I know. All right. Let everyone see that Coreword MG is not able to eliminate the Cull node. That it is losing its grip. I wouldn't be surprised if we soon stumble upon an order against the capitalist Coreword MG. Would you look at that? Status. Trade break. So what did we receive? A bunch of clothes. Okay. Whatever. All right, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Lovely. Finish mission. All right. So let's look at our spacecraft now. Is there anything that we can do or trade or whatever? Doesn't look like it. Is there a hotkey for this? So what are we looking for? An AI module and memory records. A cloning control system and bio-waste tank. A welding machine. Seems easy enough. Let's become a robot. Yeah, we might. A military unit. You know, I wonder if I've found one of these and I just, like, used it. Seems possible. And a weapons case. Okay. So there's nothing for us to do here. Is there anything that anyone wants to trade before we move on? I don't think we have... See, we have armor case. Do we have that? Cloning control system. I wonder if that means that's like a thing they can... Oh, I see. This is where we can... All right, hold up. We can also see what they have for buying. Okay, so what was the thing that we actually want? This is one of those games where you need an encyclopedic knowledge of all the possible items you'll need to find and when you need them. I think you're probably right. But although that's kind of true, I also feel like it's the type of game where you kind of learn the things you want near the beginning. All right, so military unit and... What's the other thing? Well, military unit's the only one we're like one away from. So let's see if we can get that. Oh yeah, military unit and welding machine. So let's see if we can get those from any of these. Okay. Not looking like it so far. Oh, they sell us more stuff now. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, the civil resistance is selling us more now. Huh. Because they like us. We're helpful. Okay, I think that's probably, we're probably good to go then. So do we want to go to the other moon here? Sure. Some things to do here. Otherwise, I doubt that there's any other meaningful actions to take here in our current location. Let's just head out to the system map, where we're gonna go to one of the other moons of Mars. Actually, hold on, does Mars, hold up. Doesn't Mars only have one moon? Isn't it just Phobos? Am I losing my mind? Wow, no, it does have 2 moons. No, Deimos is real. All right. I had to look it up. You can use the stock market tab to find specific goods in specific systems. It'll give you a breakdown in producers and consumers of that good. Yeah, okay, true, fair, okay, right. So, if we want, shit, what was the thing I said I wanted? Let's go to our spacecraft. You're right, I have seen that and not paid it any mind. We want a military unit. Military unit and welding machine. So let's look here. All right. Welding machine. Oh my goodness. Sorry if you were backseating. No, you're good. You're good. That's, I'm okay. For the most part, in this game, I'm gonna be, like, as long as it's not like you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. If it's things like, hey, you can look up this information here, or, I don't know, or something like that. Or like, I don't know, anything, if you're pointing out UI element stuff, that's all totally cool. No worries, Diego Luna. So, okay. So, the welding machine is being manufactured on Earth, Ceres, Hygeia, Jupiter, and Enceladus. I don't even know where the hell that is. Where's that? That is far away. Where was the welding? Okay. Okay. So we could go to Earth. I don't want to go to Earth. You can't eat human flesh there, I've heard. And it's all I know how to eat. All right, so what was the other thing? Military unit. It's made a lot of places. It's made on Mars. And it's made, specifically, it's made on Mars by Realware. Oh. So we also kind of need to have like an okay reputation with them before they'll even sell it, probably. Boy. Earth sells both. It does look like Earth sells both. It's true. Wouldn't want a fake one. We'd hate a copy, you know, a counterfeit military unit. Oh my god, there's so many things here. There's so many things. Now, otherwise, I mean, if we're looking for things to do, contracts to complete, we could go to another one of the moons here. Traveling to Earth is going to take 18 days. I think I'd be keen to maybe do a couple more contracts here. We've got at least a 4-skull civil resistance. That seems okay. Yeah, let's go here. SBN was one of the sellers of military units. It is, but they're selling it on Earth. What the hell is SBN? SBN is... SBN? There are so many different factions. It's hard to keep these straight. I mean, eventually I think you probably just like know them and learn them. But right now, this just feels like a long list of just like unfamiliar people. It's like the first day of kindergarten all over again. I gotta remember these people's names. You were saying it because there was a mission on Mars with SBN? Sure. Not on Mars, right? Mars is, there's no missions, but there is one on the moon here, Deimos. Let's just go there. I'm keen to do a couple more missions.
We can terminate orbit, sir.
We'll make a couple of these places just like us a little bit. Get some experience under our belt, get some, you know, some items and things. We can try another escort mission. That wasn't too bad. Help the civil resistance out. Don't know how backseating this is. If a place manufactures an item, you may find that item while doing missions at that place. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like that checks out. All right, so who do we want to bring on this mission? Let's go back to our girl Jan. So one downside here is, I guess, again, it's the condition of our weapons. Damn. I don't want to bring them and not use them. I mean, I can fix them along the way with, like, springs, weapon parts, and plastic, but I'd really rather just get, like, a gun repair kit. What I should have done, in retrospect, I'm looking at something I realized. So looking at this, like, knife maker, where it's got plus 40 and then plus 10 to max, you know, if you compare that to, like, a rag or something that subtracts from the max never goes above what it started at. So really, if you want to optimize your repairing, you should use, like, some junky item, and then after that, like the knife maker or something like that. I feel like that's what I should have done, and I just kind of didn't realize how it worked, but now it makes sense. Oh well. What you gonna do? All right. We're still gonna go into this mission with Jan. Could bring the shotgun that we pilfered. Takes slugs though, and we don't have a ton of those. In fact, we pretty much just have these ones that that we've got here. Or we could just go in with Francis. Francis Reed Daly. One of Tifton's elite. He's a gunsmith. We really want to get a assault rifle, machine gun, minigun, grenade launcher, or rocket launcher. What do we think this weapon is that we just equipped? There's a pistol and a shotgun. I think those are like two of the things that were not on this list. Right. We want an assault rifle, machine gun, minigun, grenade launcher, or rocket launcher. I mean, we do want those things. Yeah, this doesn't feel like we've got the right gear on either. Just a small one. Yeah, I just want my like rocket launcher. Oh yeah, and let's look at all right, so bionic things here. We could get a cyborg's leg, digger. All right, so let's look at the digger. The cyborg armed hand, bionic arm. Import or implant sockets 2. I assume because it's like arm and shoulder. Max health -10, weapon slot blocked. Ranged accuracy -10%, scatter +40%. But it just like does a ton of damage. Throw range of 4. Somehow that feels incorrect. I think that's if you have it equipped. The top part must be when it's equipped. The bottom part's when you actually like install. And then let's look at the leg. Yeah, the top part's just throwing it. Load weight mod -30%. Oh, so you just like, you can carry a bunch of stuff but can't run. Lowers your dodge. That feels like a bad idea. Can I install this and then undo it? I assume so. Yeah, I don't know that I actually want that, now that I look at it. And I think that unequipped our gun. Yeah, it did. No, we don't have enough ammo for the shotgun. We're just gonna go in with our cute little pistol, I guess. It'll just get us started. All right. We're gonna try this. All right, details. The civil resistance has long held Warren D. This place is a bastion of struggle against corporate oppressors. That's right. Viva la resistance. However, this is precisely what attracted the attention of Franche Comte PS. It prepared an operative to eliminate the key call node. Okay, CIA, blah, blah, blah. Let's try it. I don't think there's anything else that I want to do. So let's just rock and roll. I maybe could have brought food. Nah, we'll find food along the way. All right. So VIP is here. All right. So what does this VIP have? All right. It's an escort. Maybe you should have gone naked and steal the escort boy's stuff again. Nah, We're not going to go in naked. We can let them defend themselves. All right, stand there. Close enough. All right, so is this just going to be... Let's make sure there's nowhere to go this way. Okay. Hold position next to this explosive. No, I took the gasoline out. I took the gasoline out. The explosive barrel. Okay, we're gonna give her a little blast. Surprise! So if she's got 4 AP, she might run all the way to here. Where do we think she went? I guess I should have checked what injury I inflicted, if any. Got him. Yeah, still there. That was a terrible shot. So let's see, the injury we inflicted. Running is unavailable. I suppose she probably doesn't have 4 AP to run with then, I'm guessing. So she's low enough, maybe I should just shoot. I just don't want her to get 4 attacks in response.
Potential earnings can be huge.
Stabbed. All right, off to a good start. Ooh, a stun grenade. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Grenade. I want that grenade life. Another bulletproof vest. It's pretty heavy to just carry around, but boy, I kind of want it. And so let's see. Let's... This cricket is kind of a crappy weapon. But I don't know. I guess it's fine for now still. Can they combine? Can what combine? Oh, I maybe should have grabbed the ammo. The chainmails? I would guess not. Yeah, no. Okay. A little bit of long pig for the road. Ooh, 3 of them. Okay. So it looks like the range is indeed 5. 5 is the range where you can see them. So we got a pistol, just a blade, and a baton. So as long as we take out the one with the pistol, yeah, we're fine. In fact, I don't even need to run anymore. Okay, grenade time? No, no, no. We're going to save the grenade. The grenade is precious. Are those friends?
Kill that dark pig.
Oh my god. Are these friends? Ordinary Colnote of the Civil Resistance Cell. Does all the dirty work? These are my friends! Great. Don't loot anything. I want this stuff. Let's see, is it the buckshot? Is that the thing that shotgun took? Actually, can it take different types of ammo? I wonder if I should be carrying this. Just for the shotgun for next mission, perhaps? I feel like that makes sense. And this takes the 9mm. Okay. Something tells me this game about cannibalism isn't about friends. Cannibalism is the friends you meet along the way, you know? Ooh, we got the Storm TT. Interesting. I mean, I think we probably want to carry this instead of this little pistol. A submachine gun is just a handy weapon to have. Friends don't let friends go hungry? Exactly. Yeah, I think we want to carry the submachine gun. That's the weapon of choice here. Actually, and in fact, not only is it the weapon of choice because, well, we like it. It doesn't count as one of these, does it? It's not a machine gun, it's a submachine gun. It's below a machine gun, it's a tiny machine gun. What we need is an assault rifle, a machine gun, a minigun, a grenade launcher, or a rocket launcher. But the crit chance from the pistol? Who needs crit chance when you shoot 6 bullets? You don't need to crit when you got 6 bullets. That's the way I'm looking at it. Quantity over quality. Mind chip? Already unlocked Francis Reed Daly. Oh yeah, we already have her. Wait, isn't that me? Oh my god. Is this my own mind in a chip? Did I just get unlucky by finding this? Would it have been more lucky if I found like a new mercenary? That's sad if so. Hey Slurgy, now that you've had some time to navigate this game, is it worth? I mean, what was the statement someone said yesterday? This game is great if you like this game, or this type of game. Shit. I wish I could credit who said it too, because it was like the most worthless, pointless statement, and it was perfect, and it was exactly right. I think if you like this type of game, you will like this game, if that makes sense. You like the cricket because of its low weight, nice offhand crit? Yeah, but this is kind of like our main weapon. If Francis dies, you can revive them? Okay, sure. Still want? All right. Valuable items, such as production chips and mercenary mind chips, justify the costs of using the shuttle. If you find something like this on a mission, we can evacuate as part of the standard procedure, using the elevator or shuttle. Wow, she's telling us we can just leave. We're gonna complete the mission. If you kind of like this game, you'll probably enjoy Doom RL as well. Doom RL. Boy, there was a lot of fighting going on this way. Our friends came from this direction though, so let's see. This game reminds you of Sword of the Start, The Pit. I think this was even inspired by that game. Oh, we can't even click our map button? Signal lost. Ugh. Okay. This game's like Stone Shard in Space. That's what it reminds me of, yeah. Oh, that became wire? Oh, another storm. Certainly we'll take the ammo. I love that the chips are called gringos. I forget, but it's an option. Evacuate on data chip or evac mission completion only. Oh, if that's not unlocked with unfair difficulty, then I can't do it. Okay, so that's another door to a door, just like down here. Okay, that's just a dead end. And that's just nothing. Okay, so this is just a pure dead end. So we actually do truly need to go down there. So let's at least make the way towards our ally. We'll bring our little friend and we'll put them over this way. You, follow me. And should we make some food? I might keep the glass bottle. So, let's see. I'm gonna leave the cricket behind. I don't care about the cricket. Let's at least bring the skin. Okay. You can lure away your allies by shooting in a nearby room. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thank you. All right, let's have you stand here. Stay here. It's a good enough place for you. You've got friends. Someone stored a water bottle in that sink. It's a weird place for a water bottle. Capacitor. Let's eat some delicious chocolate. We like containers. There's a poop there. There's a pile of poop. Canned food. Pasta with cabbage. Let's eat it. We kind of want the tin, you know, just in case. We probably don't need wire, right? In fact, let's leave some of this stuff on the ground here. And if we want to come back for it, we just will. To the poop collection it goes. It's as good a place as any. Alright, so here's the elevator. A lamp. Fun. So map unavailable. But I'm assuming, yeah, get to floor 2. Logic would be they cleared this part? Yeah, apparently so. Well, let's clear this area and then we can take our escort towards the objective. Okay, so there is an enemy there. We could run all the way to the cover. Oh, it just has a baton. Oh, this device is a communication jammer. It jams some of the communication channels between you and the Magnum. Therefore, we cannot send you station minimaps. I noticed this. If you destroy the jammer, the channels will be free and the minimap will be accessible. So don't hesitate. Shoot. All right, that thing. All right, so if she can run up to 3, 4 to there, she's gonna be pretty dead when she arrives. She does have a puppy. But here's the deal. This is why we brought the submachine gun. It might actually be smarter to run one back. Is this like single player roguelite XCOM? Maybe. I could try throwing this. Is there a way, if I hold shift, does that throw? Oh my god, it does. I think that's what that's telling me, right? Oh, that is what that means. Okay, let's reload before we move forward. Make sure no one's coming around the corner. It's like Mario, but you can't jump. Finally, a correct analogy. Dog meat. First time throwing something, and I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy that. Let's get our knife back. So that was a 100% chance to hit, and that is because of accurate throws. Throwing this weapon always hits the target. Throwing this weapon always deals a critical hit. Why have I not paid attention to that before? Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. All right, let's take out the jammer. Haha, minimap unlocked. You love to see it. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a feel for this game. Of course, that means that I'm doomed, having said that. Okay. So is this just an empty room? Okay. Okay, we can craft stuff here, but I guess we don't really need to or care about that. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go. We don't need any of these things. Now, is there anything here we want to craft? Makeshift grenade just takes explosive. We can make Molotov cocktails if we grab some gasoline. I'm into Molotov cocktails. We can make 3 of them. We grab those glass bottles. There is definitely gasoline back here. Okay. I might just go make those now. Yeah. An actual machine gun. Oh, that's true. We could make an actual machine gun there too, but we needed metal plates, some other stuff. And we are going to need to find a place to make some food. Don't have a machine gun now? No. We have an SMG. The baby variant of the real machine gun. But we do want a real machine gun, if we can get it. This character gains special perks and experience with using a real machine gun. So is this considered a assault rifle? Yeah. Makeshift submachine gun. Sawn-off shotgun, improvised axe. Now, I think it also, did the perk also work with shotguns? I don't think so. Assault rifle, machine gun, minigun, grenade launcher, rocket launcher. I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, assault rifle. So we need 2 springs, armor plate, plastic, and rusty metal. It's a lot of things. Okay, we've got Molotov cocktails ready. I'm really into grenades. I'm into that grenade life. That's gonna solve our moving around corners problem pretty well. So yeah, the armor plate seems to be the hardest thing to come by here. We'll see if we can get an armor plate and some rusty metal. We had springs in plastic? Yeah, we had springs in plastic. The metal plate is the hard one. Okay, so there are enemies right on the other side of that. Oh my god, the door is open? Well. I think we just shoot twice and then we'll take cover behind this. Oh, right, I did start running. Yeah, we'll do the regular shot. Could throw a Molotov cocktail on the assumption that they're definitely there. I hope that this, like, is reliable in where it throws. That would be pretty disappointing if it wasn't. Well, we'll find out. I heard a big explosion, so one must assume that we just lit up the night. So I think there's probably no way to see through that. try shooting. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we did something good. Hard to say. Yeah, let's run back here. Got him. I don't think it's good firearm safety to just shoot around corners blindly. You know, there's a handful of things from this game that might not be something you want to emulate in your daily life. Just a handful. If you find cooked meat, you did something good. Exactly. Be careful, there's a gas cloud near you. Gases can block your vision, and they do not all consist of harmless water vapor. Exercise caution when entering a gas cloud. Better yet, simply avoid them. Don't tell me what to do. We just blindly shoot on the other side. That's what we do. Okay. Oh, it's just a puppy. That's sad. Ammo ain't cheap. You know, it is kind of ammo. Or kind of cheap. Kind of ammo. It is definitely ammo. Ooh, guardsman clothing, water container. Lovely. We want these things because they're tradable goods. We also want this ammo. And we got plenty of meat. Need to find a way to cook it. Atrophy. Oh my god! Speaking of needing to cook things. I want to try something. We're going to try something. We're gonna eat this real quick. Shit, we got the infection. Damn it. Well, maybe I should just eat up to full. If we've already got the infection, we just eat. Okay. Ever consider just bringing some crackers or something? I mean, we could, but like... But yeah, that's a good call. Let's dismantle the guns. See if we get some metal plate. And let's, may as well eat, you know? When in doubt, snack it out. Repairs. What does this repair? I don't want to think about it. All right. But yeah, we would like to maybe head back and dismantle the guns from these corpses and see if there's metal plates, or maybe I didn't dismantle everything. I'm not actually sure. No. I unfortunately suspect that we don't have any metal plate available to us. Still looking for the elevator though. Okay. Boy, hanging out near these seems probably dangerous too. Alright, same crafting station. Oh, we actually do have enough to make a makeshift machine gun. Crash 17. Takes buckshot? Wow. A submachine gun that takes buckshot? That seems a little excessive. I'm still gonna see if we get the metal plate for a war echo by the end of this floor though. If we, I don't know, it takes buckshot, so I guess I'm not gonna bother crafting anything else. I made that 12 gauge submachine gun. You can use every shell for 1 AP. What? Timeout. Do you mean every shell? As in unload the entire clip? Oh my, there's a lot of enemies up there. Okay, that's good to know. Fires 6? Wow. All right, so that's this whole area. Dang. This feels like Stone Shard? Yeah, it does. All right, let's see. Do I want to bother crafting anything then, like at all? I don't know that I do. I'm not convinced that I do. I've got an idea for this, this gasoline. Just sit tight. Got an idea. We do have a little buckshot. Ryanok, thank you for the resub. I have Quasied. Me too. For your fuck this guy in particular situations, I mean, I feel like now that I know about this accurate throws and critical throws, the elite knife is sort of that weapon for me. No, I'm holding out hope for the War Echo. Mostly just because it's the assault rifle. I want the assault rifle so that we can play to our class's strength. Boy, walking around with this infection sucks. That's what you get for eating human flesh. Sadly, we're gonna need more. Let's see, where did we even leave our... Left him up here, right? Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on. So we know there's a group of enemies over there. We know that with certainty. Percy Cola? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so those enemies are down here. I've got an idea. We're just gonna go ahead and drop that on the floor. Oh, I meant to be... Okay, we've got an idea. Sit tight, hold on. Hasn't worked yet, but we're... Oh, come on. Oh, so they're around this corner? That is annoying. Unless they left. No, they're still here. Okay, hold on. We've got an idea. Just sit tight. Just sit tight. Okay, so we're gonna take a step around this corner. Oh, hey friends. So we've made some friends here, as you can see. We've got prison guard with the gun, prison free woman with the gun, guards woman with a submachine gun, guards woman with a silent eagle. Now, we don't want anything to do with this, you know, no good. So let's get their attention, and then we're gonna do a little baby step away. So we're gonna give him one full auto blast. A little shoink this way. Then we're gonna go, here we go. Here's the plan. 2 steps here. And a Molotov cocktail hitting the gasoline. It sort of worked. Oh, it didn't even blow up the gasoline? That's not how I expected that to go. I guess maybe because it didn't hit that tile. That's unfortunate. But we did get our shock and awe. Damaging an enemy with an explosion activates the trigger. Explosion stun chance. Actually, I think I did stun her because she only shot... I guess I don't know how many tiles she moved around the corner. Well, in any case, I think we'll be fine. And this is just going to cover our escape. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need to heal a blunt. So we use plastic. Okay. She is investigating. Almost died, sort of worked, yeah. I don't think I should shoot her. I think the correct thing is actually to run around this corner. Block? Because we're not fully healed up. So I don't like this. Okay. Try again. Any medicines we should use? Probably drink some water. Just to heal up. Fennec Phoenix, hello, hello. And maybe drink the other water. When else are you gonna drink water? We'll equip our stun grenade. And then we'll otherwise just see if this heals in 7 turns. And it did. Wonderful. You'll drink your water with your coffee, thank you. Apparently they do that down in Peru. All right, we've got some human skin we could eat, but I'd rather not. But I do need to eat some food. I was hoping to find a makeshift campfire. So this is still blocked. What does this mean? I've never seen this icon before. Huh. Good idea. Would have worked better if your throw was 1 more tile up to the right, at least as far as igniting the gas. Yeah. I didn't realize that it wouldn't just work. Oh, Okay. So they're going to try to bust through that. Wait, did they give up? Wait, what? It worked. That must have been working. We did hit her. Hit her again. Oh, why did that unlock vision? Did I destroy? Oh, I destroyed this wall. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna run out of ammo at some point. I could shoot 6 and then reload. It takes 5 turns to reload, though. Yeah, we are low on HP. We need food. We need food. We need to reload. We need a lot of things. And yeah, we are low on health. Only 61 health. I don't want to throw... I mean, this can't throw that far anyway. Throw range of 4. They can't do much damage from there. We're gonna run and gun. Oh, that's bad. Okay, she's at least got a broken foot. All right. We could just sit here and eat some skin. It does not provide very much fullness, but it does provide something. Can you leave the mission? No, we can't. I think we're okay. Like, I don't think we're in that bad of a shape. I think we can stabilize. As long as we don't get an infection here. That's amazing. No infection. So we're gonna start recovering health. Let's head back this way. Maybe get just a little more food. That's got to be calorie rich. Throw range of 7. Might be able to use that as a distraction. Oops. Dog teeth. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we've got some food. This game about cannibalism. Susie, don't look. Got the infection right there at the end. Well, may as well eat a little more then. We are going to heal up a bit from that. Oh yeah, let's reload. Oh no, are we out of ammo for this weapon? We are. So there's still plenty of them around the corner, huh? You can request evac? No, they'll say no. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This throwing physics is wild. This throwing physics is out of control. Is this gonna be exactly what we want? Oh, it should have said, there was probably a trigger that said when it was gonna blow, and I didn't look. It blew. They must have ran back? Oh no, here they are. They're stunned? Oh boy, but this is... Let's see. Investigating, speed slow, because they're like, yeah, this is a bad place to stand though. Shit. Running back one tile doesn't feel that good. I almost think better is to shoot them. This is really bad, actually. I guess this lady's more dangerous. Up? No, I can't. There's a door. Alright. No, we're fine. Oh my god, there's two of them. Alright, this actually probably is still fine. No, we're okay. Okay, we've got a laceration of the skull. Let's put a rag in it. Okay. So this takes 9mm bullets. Hey, PC Space Goon, thank you for the raid. So I watched you just a tiny bit earlier, as you knew. Is that run still alive? That's the real question. Is that run still alive? Makeshift battery. Alright, we've already got our infection, so we may as well eat. This is the run? Yeah, this is the run. X Trembolone. Perk experience. Boy, we definitely want to carry this. It is, and we have not lost a clone? Hell yeah. Nicely done. You love to see it. All right, so we can take this now. Yeah, we definitely want more 9mm bullets. Yeah, we don't need this many rags. We want to take the regular clothes too. Maybe I get rid of the 9mm. Oh wait, no. That's exactly what this takes? Yeah. We get rid of the human heart. We don't need to carry around a human heart. Okay. Scrap a metal plate? Oh, sure. Yeah. We'll see if we can get it. See if we can get the metal plate so we can craft our fancy gun. They've got another chainmail. Another bulletproof vest. We could try disassembling one of these. We don't need... Happy to carry one extra. Hey! Armor plate? So I think we need rusty metal though, is the other thing we were missing. Let's leave the capacitor on the ground. Rusty metal! Alright. We're gonna leave the rags there. We're gonna be right back. Hold up. Is it happening? Yeah, look at this. Crafting ourselves a War Echo. Get ourselves an assault rifle. We can now properly use the weapon we were meant to. You love to see it. Now, the only downside here is 42mm bullets are going to be hard to come by. Yeah, so we've got the heavy weapons perk, and we are yet to fire a heavy weapon. I can't believe it. So, though I am going to reload this bad boy first. Actually, can I put this here? I suppose if I have more spots there, we can. Why am I putting skin down there? What am I doing? Let's just get infected. We don't care. Let's throw... Yeah. We'll put the nails down there, I guess. Pocket skin. God. This game is cursed. Okay, there are enemies around the corner. Felt like a good start. Did we take out his arm? Oh yeah, he doesn't have any weapons anymore. Okay, problem solved. Okay, but there are more enemies around the corner. Miami Punch! Ooh, military goods. And we want the 42 bullets. Let's leave behind... Oh, wait, what's the difference between these? 9mm HP and 9mm bullets. Well, these are different. Wounding. Scatter mod. Whoa. I didn't realize I had two different types of the same base ammo. This is our first time seeing that. Lacerating versus blunt. Crit chance mod is higher. Damage mod is higher. Oh, wow. These are just like... cooler and better. Neat. All right. So obviously we want military parts. Ditch the wires. Yeah, let's get rid of the wires. We don't need wires anymore. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Guy has a pedipulator? What do we think that is? Well, we'll never know. Rubber. Huh. What's scatter? That's just a way of hitting more enemies in one attack. I think that's what it is anyway. All right. Let's leave the plastic behind. Keep exploring. Let's see. So we've got 3 enemies in this room, huh? I really miss having these throwing grenades and such. Armor plate repairs chainmail. Oh, I bet it does. Oh, so she's just like a nothing. We'll just give her 1 love tap. Look at this, we're gaining experience in heavy weapons. I'm gonna guess that the other enemy around the corner is the same type. Yeah, so where is that armor plate? You're right. I bet this will... Ooh, plus 50, minus 30 max. I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it worked. So our chainmails have a little bit less max, but that's fine. Cool. Good call, Casario. Boy, she was running at us with a bone. That's hardcore. Alright, the sorbent I think we want to carry. Make sure we got all the 42 bullets that we can get. Balm Star, warming ointment. You know what, we're already infected, let's just do that. Okay. Boy, more enemies around that corner. There's a giggity giggity in there somewhere. Pretty much everything you see in this game has one of those, I think. Military rations. Makeshift grenade. Okay, we're into the makeshift grenade. I guess we need to make room for this. Are we done with the Storm TT? I feel like maybe we shouldn't be, just in case we run out of ammos here. So we don't have that many 42 millimeter. Yeah, whatever. We'll find more if we need them. Oh, Jesus. I did that wrong. Okay, so we're gonna need to fix up this wound. Well, let's put the Balm Star on. Eat some noodles. This guy had like a digger attached to him, that's hardcore. Hey, and it worked. We're actually healed? Amazing. Okay, nothing this way. And nothing this way. Alright, so I think that's actually like the whole map. No, it's not. There's more up here. Yeah, up here. You've come to discover that if you make good lemon juice with good honey in roughly 1-to-1 proportions, you get a luxurious sauce. Oh, yeah. I mean, honey lemon tea, honey lemon ginger tea is excellent for the throat. And I feel like you're just turning that and putting, like you're taking that and turning it into a sauce. I see no reason that would not be excellent. Another grenade. We love grenades here. We love grenades. Grenades solve so many strategic situations. I dread the day when enemies figure out that that's true for me too. Because that's how I just like hide behind cover. And eventually, that won't always work. All right, let's go get our friend. Honey lemon ginger sauce sounds like a good time because it does like some of that zing zing something, even if it does taste incredible. Yeah, ginger is like a nice, I don't know, a little heat. Little heat can help out. Alright, you. Follow. Oh. You can attack if you want. What else you got on you? Actually, what does this person have on their inventory? Vodka and buckshot. Here, carry more buckshot. And hold on. Actually, put the chainmail on. Put the chainmail on. Be protected. Plus, it's heavy. Our dodge chance is basically just always garbage, which is certainly something that we should start caring about. But eventually, I'll figure that out. For now, I will remain dodgeless and idiotic. You can't turn the loot goblin off. The only thing that can possibly get me to turn loot goblin off is just don't get hit. So eventually I'll get there. Dodge chance is so rough to get out of the gutter early, but it's really good later. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, we would like to figure out where the enemies are. Oh, no, you chill. Stand. Don't go anywhere. Actually, follow me. And you stand right there. Oh, come on. Surely that'll break the glass, right? Thought that would be easier. Probably damaged my knife. Oof. That's a long hallway. Look at this cover, though. Few things of different types of cover. Spooked. Very spooked. Very spooked. As I should be. All right. I think I'm okay with shooting once and running back 2 tiles, but I think I'd rather just run back 3. Yeah, I think I did that for good reason. So we're gonna need to take care of this wound, but for the moment we need to get back to our cover. Okay, so we're behind this this box. So we've got good cover. I think we just go with the rapid fire, because that lets us stuff a rag in our wound. You know, I think we can save ammo. I think I've worked out a way to save ammo here. Ammo's been saved. Oh, shit. I wish the game would stop me if it detects something in stealth. Maybe that's a game option. I wonder. Because it like auto stops when you take damage from... I wonder. No, I'm not seeing it. Because like I wanted to just like walk up, but yeah. Well, shit. Bad, actually. Because I can't run all the way back to my cover. I'm gonna run back as far as I can, though. Oh, wow. Are they really not opening that door? That is shocking to me. Wow. They're really not gonna open that door. Couldn't you block the door? Yep, I sure could have. One of the reasons you like moving with the keyboard forces you to take one step at a time? Oh, sure. Is it just the arrow keys? Like left, right, up, down? Or is it WASD? No, it must not be WASD. Yeah, moving with that's smart. Numpad? Oh man. Old school like Doom. Alright, if they're not gonna open that door... Oh wow. AI module? Don't we need one of those? I think we do. We need it for something. Did we destroy this person's chainmail? Wow, that's hardcore. We need food. Damn. Well, if we're gonna get the infection, we may as well eat. Eat up. None of this goes to waste. All right, so what's the plan now? I wonder if I blockade the door, if that makes them react to it by shooting it. Apparently not. Long pork indeed. Yep, they're not gonna shoot at it. I mean, I guess we could. Sorbent for the infection? Yeah, we could. I think that's probably a good idea. Oh, actually the infection just went away. I don't know why. Literally just went away. Because we thought about using the sorbent, and it knew to tell us not to. Alright, this feels like a lot of enemies. We've got a makeshift grenade. I honestly kind of feel like just shooting the door down. Since we've got good cover. Now, I kind of wish I had a different gun to do it with, because this one only has limited ammo. Okay. Oh, we can throw this grenade over... Oh, I guess the door is turned into cover for them because it's like half destroyed. Is that what that means? That, you nerd. So do I not shoot at this? I think I don't shoot at this. No, maybe I should have. Got him with a shock and awe. not even going to use ammo. We're just going to... Yeah. Come here, lady. Hi. She had a stun grenade? Why would she not just use this? Excellent. I'm loving that we're picking up grenades here. I'm very into this grenade life. Have a snack. Okay, there are still enemies nearby. Yeah, so there's a few of them. Several, actually. Should be able to blast and move around the corner. Still can. Still can. And now he won't get an attack. But it's fine. Okay, I think that's all of them. You accidentally dismantled 3 of your stun grenades today when you were trying to divide them. I was sad. Oh man, that does sound sad. We may end up needing to equip like one of these weapons. I don't want to. It's very begrudging, but if we have to, we will. But, you know, if you need to equip a shotgun, you equip a shotgun. That's the good ammo. That's what we want to see. Okay, and in fact, let's go ahead and reload here. Time to collapse to sleep. Well, hey, good night, the Doomer Blocks. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Okay, we got a big bone here in case we need some snacks later. And we got a data miner. Explorer's level. Kind of tempted to just use this right now. Oops. Feels like that actually might be a pretty good idea. You know what? Let's see what we see. So the shelter is that way. And it looks like there's a clean path to get there. All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Anything else here good on the ground? Just poop? Just poop. How big is it? The poop? Are we rating our poops now?
I expect nothing less than perfection.
I'm kind of tempted to run to here, but that might be a bad idea. Don't really want to waste ammo on her. So I just won't. I think this is a dangerous spot to be because he can run up 2 tiles and then hit me. So let's actually run to here. Oh, okay. We're actually fine. I'm loving this knife. This knife is sweet. And I'm wondering if I should carry the Storm TT. Alright, what do we drop? Knife build. Alright, we'll leave the tin cans on the floor. I was hoping to maybe make some canned meat, you know? But if it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. We want to keep the rags to shove into wounds. I mean, I guess we could just snack on the food we've got handy. Or we just drop this ammo and say whatever. Yeah, whatever. Guess we kind of need this ammo. Oh, that's a friend? Oh. Right? Yeah, I think she's a friend. Yeah. Okay, great. We got friends here. All right. It's a living world. Oh, we want these things and I don't want to think about that. Oh, we want a splint. Defibrillator revives humans. Feels like a good idea to carry this. More skulls for the Blood Throne. More skulls for the Blood Throne. If you like inventory shuffling, this is the game. Boy, we're really on the struggle bus here, aren't we? All right, we're no longer gonna need the rags. We're just gonna use like real medicine. I do feel like we should carry the morphine though. All right, I'm getting rid of this ammo. This ammo. Okay. This is a weird place. Huh. Why am I going this way? Oh yeah, because that's the safe room. Let's see. I suppose now that I have an ally who can watch this room, let's go back, grab our escort, put them in cover, and bring them at least to halfway. You, follow. Okay, still no enemies that way. That's good. Here, come through this door. Excuse me? Are you looting? No! Stop! 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 You're misbehaving. Get back over here. Follow. Attack prohibited. Get back over here. You're misbehaving. Friend is out of ammo. No, they've got more. I gave him more earlier, I think. Block. Yeah, I think no, I gave friend plenty of ammo. 5 AP. Yeah, they're serious. Oh, they have an injury. Oh wow, I can heal them? This is so nice of me. I'm a good person. Look at me go. You can attack when you want now. All right. Stay. Well. Chill there. We've got more pathway to clean up. Right, where's the safe room? It's this one right here. This little one. Well, I think I can still have her follow me a little bit. Here, you stand. Oh my god, not there. Okay, whatever. Just stay right there. There's no more explosives in that, so don't worry about that. Okay, we might need a snack. I don't like where she's standing, really. I think we're good. Paper towels, nice. Okay, we want to reload with these. Okay. And we'll leave this big boy gun on just to end the mission. And nothing in here. All right, let's get our follower. Follow. Okay. Stand here. Well, we may end up not having any more enemies to fight. I think we would have detected him by now. Check if there's anything cool in the toilet. There's not. All right. Walkie-talkie, mission complete. Evacuation. Good job. Get back to the elevator and we'll pick you up. Well. Alrighty. With pleasure. Now we'll see if we get ambushed along the way. The only way to ambush us is basically through this little passageway. So if that were to happen, we would see our little friend disappear from this room up here. Our little friend is still here. Now, can I get them to lead the way? That's my question. Here. Aren't you intrigued by that? Wow, they only have 30 hit points. Are you curious what's going on through that door? You know? They're not curious. No, I think we're good. No, we're golden. Just gonna make our way back to the elevator. No problem. Whew. Evacuation. That is an entire day of success. So far, on this here day 2, we have only successfully completed missions. In fact, I just got a Steam achievement for it. Complete 5 standard missions. I told you I succeeded twice in my testing. So here's 3. Okay. All right, let everyone see that Franchcomte PS is not able to eliminate the Coal Node, that it is losing its grip. I wouldn't be surprised if we soon stumble upon an order against the capitalist Franchcomte PS. Wonderful. Seems to me that we're never going to fail ever again. I mean, okay. Once is a coincidence, twice is a pattern, 3 is an inevitability, right? So this is like, we actually can't fail anymore. Like, it's statistically impossible. I'm positive that's true. Cool. All right, and they gave us some stuff. Actually, wait, wasn't a bunch of this already in there? I don't know, whatever. Unload all. Oh, I didn't take the bulletproof vest off of the... Well, whatever. Cool. So now looking at our fancy spacecraft, if we hit sort, does that... Goods, parts, packs, other. What did they give us? They gave us another cricket, some discs, a whole bunch of gasoline. All right. Whatever. But we did get a mine chip. Only pants. Oh, hey, Slurgy, it's D&D time? Well, what timing? It is, in fact. When I said we had only success today, it's because I knew, secretly, that I needed to leave in 1 minute. Thank you, Only Pants, for the reminder. And so, that's where I'm going to call it for the evening. I will be back tomorrow at around the same time. Actually, I might even be able to start my stream an hour earlier than normal. Very exciting. So to all of you, wherever you are in the world, make it a good one. Ta-ta.